Hi everyone, I'm Zuzka, the Crafty Penguin, and I'm here with just a little follow-up after the short update that I posted from my vacation. Most of you haven't seen that, go back, watch it. It's just a 4-minute, ramble about the projects that I took with me to the vacation, to the lovely chalet in Czech Moravian Highlands region. And I'm back. It's really hot now in Prague. We are in a sort of heat wave, but I managed to do something at the chalet and I'm really happy with it. So following the order which I used for talking about these in the last video, here is all the stuff that I managed to do since then. So first of all, I was talking about that hem for the t-shirt and it's done. I had, part of a ball of this dark blue camel yarn with me, and it was basically all that I had for it. So I thought I will just keep going and see how big it's gonna be, and it worked out almost well. You can see it's 5 rows of the filet crochet and the base row here, and I actually didn't have enough to finish the last row. Sorry, got interrupted. So I had this tiny little remainder of another camel yarn which was also dark blue, but it seems like the different batches, of the colors are slightly different. So for the last how much is this? 10 centimeters. I have a different blue in there, and I don't think it's even visible on camera. Maybe it starts here. You might see it. So just this bit is the different color, and in this light, basically, it's not even visible. It's not that kind of difference that only some people like me could see. It is discernible, but when it's going to be on the shirt, I think it's going to be no problem. This is the shirt, by the way. I know I talked about it, but didn't have it with me to show it. I took the knit hem part off of it, and I'm going to sew it on the machine, sew the hem on it like this, basically. I'll show you when it's done, but I've already done this on the rainbow shirt, as I said, and it works really well. I've worn it only yesterday and it is just great. So that's one thing. Then I did a few more rows on the Moss Stitch wrap cardigan, so it's basically the same still. I love the stretch in this. But yeah, I think this is going to be a nice cardi with a nice drape. It already looks really nice, but still a lot to do because, this is 1/3 of the back piece, maybe even less, I don't know. So that's it. And then I talked in that last video about Mumsy's scrappy yarn something. We almost didn't manage to talk about it, although we had 2 weeks together basically when on the vacation. But the day before the last, finally, we got to it, we discussed it, and it looks like she wants some button-down cardigan with quite a high neck, and a band around the bottom, a band around the sleeves, and those bands are going to be in the dark olive color, and the rest is going to be this mismatched colors and patterns, all in those beiges and greens and her favorite natural colors. So that is at least decided, so I'll start at that at some point in the future. It's not for summer, so it's no great rush, but I hope I'll start, you know, maybe in August or something like that. Because one thing that I'm working on now is the next thing that I mentioned in that update, and that is the triangular shawl out of that yarn cake. It was the Riga yarn cake from Colorful Made shop, and I'm already over halfway through the shawl and I just love it. I need to secure this maybe, or I'll try to hold it so that it doesn't unravel, but I already have all of this all of this already, and I have the blue part of the yarn cake remaining, so we are going to go through the blues now, and I think it's going to give great contrast to the rest of the colors. I really love it. The structure of it is amazing. The ridges, the arches, all of that. It kind of confused me in this part where the small arches are appearing twice in a row. But I got through it. That was one evening where I wasn't able to, get to the right number of stitches and everything. I was like, what? And then I realized I basically skipped, one repetition, and I was expecting to already make these arches over here. So, yeah, I figured it out. And then it was interesting to see how the transition to the purple is going to work. And I think it's really nice. So I'm really happy with this one. This one is going to be for me. And yeah, I needed to pay for this pattern. This is again from Red Teapot Atelier, I think is the name. And this is the Darjeeling shawl pattern. She has these patterns, named after different kinds of tea. And this one is the Darjeeling one. So yeah, I was really mostly working on that. I spent many hours outside and inside at the vacation doing this, and picked it up again now when I'm at home. So it's going along pretty quickly. It's like 10, 11 days that I started it, and it's already, maybe even 2/3 in, or something over the half. The half was in the purple section. So yeah. So that's the shawl. That's the biggest thing now. And I've shown you in the last update that I had some bracelet stuff with me and some scraps of the Camilla yarn, but I haven't done anything with that. So I was just working on the shawl, and I'm going to continue that. And I'm going to continue a bit with the moss stitch cardigan, the blue one for me. But that's mostly it. I also have a few segments about works that I've done before. I need to edit that together. I will do that for you very soon. I also have everything filmed for the mesh bag, but I need to edit that, and that's going to be a lot of work. But I hope to do that in the next few weeks. Hopefully I'll have time for that, and I'm looking forward to you seeing those two things that I've mentioned in those segments and that I need to edit together. But you'll have to wait for this. For now, I have this update for you, which I'm going to just simply cut and put out to the world. I'm really happy for all of your support, for the comments, likes, views on the video. If you're feeling like it, share the videos with someone, share my channel around. But for now, have a great time. Enjoy crafting, enjoy creating, and enjoy the colors. Goodbye.